Welcome back, everyone. No camera night. I wanted to show you the balance. Last video, the balance wasn't shown when I went full screen, so I'm going to leave the balance of 227 up here. We have Joe Croupier's Trigger V10 tool up. We're currently tracking the double streets for a system by Love for Art 420 and Kentucky White, who got me onto this system. It is a 2 double street bet and 4 corners bet, and we'll go ahead and play this and see how we do. Progression is pretty simple. You win, you bet, you add a unit. If you lose, you double. We're trying to make $50 increments here or so, depending on how much we're betting. So we can adjust that to scale as we go. So we'll go ahead and track the number 4, which just hit. So I tracked my 4, and you'll see that now this double street here just hit. It looks like the double streets that are the farthest out are the 13-16 and the 31-34. So let's play 2 hot double streets, right? For betting here. I want to play the 7-10 and the 25-28. We'll wait for the next spin just so we can set this up. We're going to be betting on 2 double streets and 4 corners. We can't bet $1.50 here. It's a dollar table, so have to adjust the bet accordingly. You can bet $15 each on 2 double streets and 10 on the 4 corners. We don't have the bankroll to be doing that, so we're going a little smaller here. And there's a 7. We'll go back to the board and add the 7. Now we can see that 7 double street just hit, and that's hot. And I still like the 25-28. The 1-4 hit before. So we're going to go ahead and bet this. Now, again, it's 1.5 on the 2 double streets, or $15, and 10 each on the 4 corners. So our betting might be a little askew here because we can't bet the $1.50 at this table. So I'm wondering how we would go ahead and bet this without the $1.50. I mean, I guess we could bet 2, but we want to make sure we make a little bit of a profit. So the 2 double streets I'm going to focus on right now are hot ones. The 7-10, which just hit, and I'll bet 2 on that. And also, I think the 25-28. We also need to bet on 4 corners also. Of course, we have a spin because there's not a lot of people playing, so I botched it. We'll rebet after this. Remember, we started at $227. We're going to adjust our profit goal as we go. Obviously, $50 would be a lot for this. So we'll adjust, but let's see what we can do with this system. We did get a hit with our double street here. That was the 25. Go ahead and track it on the board, 25. Joe Croupier's Trigger tool is working really well. So we can see now that that 25 double street is still pretty hot. We'll rebet it here for $2. I still want to go back to the 7-10. I need to get my corners in there now. I need to get my corners. So let's go to at least some hot, spots here on the wheel. They can't be overlapping. So you can see that missing 13, 16, missing. 1 and 4, 7, 10. So we'll go here for a corner. That's $1. We'll go also on the. We'll go here for $1. We'll go here. It's just 4 random corners of the board. So we have a lot of coverage here. We do have some wax. And again, the betting might be a little off because you're supposed to bet 1.5 on each double street, or 15, or $10 on each 4 corner, or $1 on the 4 corners. So we're a little off on our double street bet, but that's okay. And we will ladder up on wins of a unit. And if we lose, we will double. So we started at 227. Let's see if we can get to a goal of 247 and reset. So if we get to 247, we'll reset to the base unit. This is Love for Art 420 system, and KW, Professional Roulette Strategies, has modeled it where he does switch the double streets and the corners. So we'll see what's going on with the wheel and see what's hot and what's not. We're playing live at Resorts Casino, Atlantic City, on the Mohegan Sun Casino. So let's see what happens here. Again, we have a lot of wax. Our 0 double zero is uncovered. Let's see if we can get those double streets to hit. 35, so that is a win over there, 35. We'll go ahead and put it on the board. We go back, and we see now the last double street to hit, again, 31-34 is hot. So is the 7-10 and the 1-4. We want to maybe avoid the 13-16, 19-22 double street. So we play 2 double streets. We'll stick with the 31-34. We'll go all the way to the other side of the board to the 7-10. We need to now go ahead and add units. So we go to 4 and 4. We're going to miss our corners here, aren't we? Sorry, everyone. We missed the corners. He's rolling quick. I'm too busy talking. We need to add units when we win and rebet. Remember, the goal is to get to 247 first here. So I'm missing 2 of my corner bets that I wanted to bet at 2 each. Let's see if we can snag one of these double streets here. 13 is a miss. We'll go ahead and track in the 13. Go back here. So that's a loss. On losses, you double up. But since we didn't have a full bet down there, I just want to go ahead and get my corners in right here. So you can see that our double street that's the hottest is 13-16. I could switch it around and move my 7-10. It hasn't hit in 3. The 19-22 has not hit in 12. So maybe we want to move our corner somewhere else because it hasn't hit in a while. Again, this is a really random kind of thing. You don't want to overlap. That's the key. But it looks like we have a spin coming up here, so we won't be able to adjust. Again, you can play this however you like. You're supposed to double on losses and just go up 1 unit on wins. And again, we're trying to get to 247 and reset. We started with 227. This is Love for Art 420 system with some modifications by Kentucky White. $27, that is a corner win of 18, gets us to 226. You do need a large bankroll for this. I recommend a large bankroll. We really don't have a large bankroll to do this, but I wanted to give it a shot and try. So, again, that 19-22 double street is cold, and the other coldest is the 1 and the 4. So, I do like the 25 and 28 that just hit. And also we have the 13-16, and he's rolling it again. He's really quick on the wheel. There's not a lot of people betting. I didn't get my bet in on time because I'm talking. And we need to go up a unit pretty much, but that's what happens. We're talking too much on this wheel. So I may stop talking and just play. Thank you for joining me. Please go ahead and like, subscribe, turn notifications on. We play lots of different roulette strategies every single day. And love your suggestions in the comments. That was a 16. We go back to the board. Track the 16. Joe Croupier's tool is awesome. So now it tells us here that the 13-16 double street just hit. We'll go ahead and stay with the 13-16. I like the 25-28. We need to get some corners in here too. So you can see our largest miss is that 19-22. Kind of want to avoid that if I can. We got to play 4 double streets here for $1, but we're going to have to go up because we did get a win there. We'll go here. We got to play 4 double streets. And again, it leaves us really not much choice because you don't want to overlap on anything, right? So we do have to play our corner in one of these spots here. You're not supposed to overlap. Again, I want to go up a unit on these. And I think we actually had to go up another unit. Again, the goal is to get to 247 here. I probably should go up more, as a matter of fact. Go up to 6 on these and 4 to these. And that's what we're going to do here. We're trying to snag a corner and a double street. We're looking at Joe's tool to see what's been hot and what's not. Obviously, 19-22 is not hot, but you're not supposed to overlap these corners. So I could bet the 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 instead of the 4, 5, 7, 8. Because that does overlap, right? So we probably want to just bet away from that. Not supposed to overlap. And again, we're betting random corners. But my double streets, I'm looking for seeing what's hot here. We're going to go with the trend and see what's been hitting. Again, only 2 double streets out of many is tough to get, but maybe these double streets will stay cold. So Now we are not spinning, so now we have a little break. I'll pause and come back in a second. All right, we're back with the spin. Let's try to get a double street or corner here, trying to get to 247. Very interesting system from Love for Art. Hope I'm playing this correctly. Love for Art or Kentucky White, if you're watching, let me know what I could do better. 16, that is our double street hit. That's a $36 win, gets us to 242. So we are only $5 away from our target goal. I'm going to be safe and reset. I'm going to protect my balance and reset. Nothing wrong with that. We track the 16. So now we can see our double street 1316. Let's reset to original $2 bet. And then we also have the other latest is 2528. And we pick the corners here. So we're just going to go random corners for $1, and he's ready to spin. He's flying. We did get to bet it, but he is moving and shaking as no one else is at the board. So not a lot of time between spins. So we got to 242. Let's make our next goal 262. Let's see if we can get to 262, everyone, and reset. Again, we double on losses. We did get the corner. So that is a win. Gets us back to 243. We're going to track that bet of the 20. Go back here. We're going to repeat the same bet, as a matter of fact. We're going to ladder up a unit. And we'll go up 2 on the... We'll stay with the same double streets. This is what we're going to do. You can see now that 1316 one spin, 1922 just recently hit. We're covering that with our corner here, kinda. So, and he's spinning really quick. So not a lot of time to think about this. It's just go. So there's not a lot of time. We're just going to go and get lucky, trying to get to 262 with this next level here. See if we can get one of these double streets to hit. If not, we have to double up our bet. And that's when the bets get really expensive. That's why you need a large bankroll. We don't have it right now today for this system, but we're trying it out. That's a win of 18. 24 is a hit. Gets us to 245. So we now track that 24. Track the 24. So you can see that our latest double street to hit right here, again, is that 19 to 22. We'll stick with it here. And we're going to go also to the 13 to 16. Go right next door this time. For our corners, let's go with the 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's go with the 28, 29, 30, and 32. We don't want to overlap anything here. It looks like we're going to overlap no matter what we do here with the corner, right? We have to go here, and we have to go here pretty much not to overlap. We do want to go up. We do want to go up and bet. I think we had 4 on each there and 2 and 2, right? To make any money with this system, you should go up a unit. So in essence, I think we need to go 6 here. And we need to go... That would be 3, actually, if we had 1s on them. 6s and 3s, I think we'll do. So we have kind of a backwards TIE fighter somehow here. The backwards TIE fighter, or an airplane, a stealth bomber, if you will. We want to get to 262. That's our next target goal with this system. And Love for Art, if I'm botching this, let me know. I hope you get to see this. I'll let you know in the channel that I played this. So we're here at Resorts Atlantic City playing on live table with Joe Croupier's Triggers tool and Love for Art 420 system with some modifications from Kentucky White. So that's a win. We got the 32, $27 win. Gets us to 248. So we're not going up much here, but we are winning small amounts at a time. Nothing wrong with that. 32. Let's take a look at the wheel here. We don't have much time to think. That was our latest double street to hit right there. I still like the 19 to 22. So let's see. Let's move our double street over now. Let's go over to the hot double street, 3134. We'll move our corner. We now need to go up a unit here on wins. This is not for the faint of heart with this bankroll. It's a $32 bet. Up a unit on wins. Rebet and up a unit. We could stay the same, actually, double streets, the same exact place. We could stay. You bet it how you bet it. This is how I'm playing it. Not sure if it's right or wrong. Again, love for art, Kentucky White. Please chime in on the comments and let me know if switching is not a good idea. But I'm just going to ride these hot double streets and hope for a repeater. Hope for a back-to-back. We're looking to get to 262 to reset. That's our next reset goal. We start with 227 for this system. Really cool, interesting system I found. From Love for Art 420 in Kentucky White. Thank you for sharing these. Playing a little late night roulette here on the East Coast. 4 corners, 2 double streets. That's a win of $48, gets us to 264. That is our goal of our level. So that was a 33. We'll go ahead and track the 33. Go back to our board here. We're going to reset back to base level. We're going to ride these hot double streets. We're going to ride them. We're going to go 2 again on this double street. We're going to stick with the 19 to 22 double street for 2. And now we need to pick the corners. So again, you can see that 13 to 16 double street, not terrible. We'll pick $1 there. And then we have the 25-28, 6 spins out. We'll go up there. And then we have the losers, 11 and 10 spins they haven't hit. We'll go here and here. So we've now reset to base. We got up to 264. So our next goal is going to be 284, is what we're trying to accomplish now. We're trying to get to 284 when we can reset. So we're up about $40 or so using the system. It's been working well. Again, any system can fail at any time. We could get a really bad streak. Take the profit and run, everyone. I want to play this out a little longer at this table, having fun doing it for you. So 4 corners, 2 double streets, and we are having some fun. So here we go. All right, we're going to pause and come back until he spins. Be right back. All right, we're back with the spin. Now, these double streets are random, and these corners are random, honestly. Any number can hit any time. I'm just tracking it to see some hot stuff. You can play it however you want to play it. There's no right or wrong method to do it here. But that's the way I'm playing it. But again, I think win, rebet, and adding unit and doubling on losses is probably the way to go. Our bankroll is small for doing that, so we're going to be cautious here. And there's the double zero. So again, you should play this on a single zero wheel. I don't have access to one. I get asked that all the time why I'm not playing on it. I'm in the United States, and I'm liking the live wheel at Mohegan Sun Resorts, and they have a double zero wheel. So that's what it is. So we're going to repeat the bet. We're going to stay right there. We're going to double up on our corners and our double streets. We're going to stay right there. Pesky double zero hit. It happens, but we're ready for a spin again. He is flying. And Joe Crouppier's tool, I don't know how to track a double zero here. Joe, if you're watching, how do I get the double zero in this board? Let me know if I missed something. We need a double zero here. All right, here we go. Let's try to get one of our double streets or our corners to hit and make some money, a little bit of profit. Trying to get to 284. We win on the double street here of 34. Gets us back to 264. Kind of where we were. That's fine. Let's track the 34. That is a hot double street right there. We go up a unit on wins. We're going to stay right here. We'll go 6 and 6. And we now go 3, 3, 3, 3. Up unit on wins. It's now a $24 bet. We're trying to get to 284 as our next level before we can reset. We have a lot of whacks on the board. We have the 0 double 0 as a whack, the 1 and the 4, the 9 and the 12, the 18 and 21, 20. We have the 25, 28. So we do have whacks on the board. Let's see if we can get something to hit here and get us to 284. 4 corners, 2 double streets, love for art 420 system. We started at 227 here. $17 is a win on the corner of $27. Gets us up to 267. So that's a small partial win. We will take it. That is a 17 there. Let's take a look at these double streets again here. Our hottest double street now is 13 to 16. That just hit. So let's go ahead and move our 19 to 22. It's been missing for 4. Let's move it over to 13 to 16. Let's move our corner over to 19 to 23. We're going to leave the 31, 34. We need to go up a unit again. Up a unit on wins. We'll go up a unit, and this gets scary. The bets get high. We now have a $32 bet with a smaller bankroll. So you could play this for dimes, for 20-cent units, for dollars, for $10, whatever you want. We're playing it with dollars. Now, again, I should be betting $1.50 on the double streets each and $1 on the 4 corners as my units. I don't have access to 50 cents on this table. It's only dollars, $2, $5. So let's see if we can get one of these nice double streets to hit. This is a definite grind system. There's a little misspin. Let's avoid the wax. We're trying to get to 284 with this. Started at 227. Let's see if we get the hot double streets to hit still. And again, you can bet this as any way you want. There's that double zero again. It went right to it. Not good. Double zero again. Tough. And that's why a zero wheel is best, because you have that extra 0-0. That's a shame. All right, so we're going to go ahead and repeat the bet. We need to double up. Now, a double up here is astronomically large for my bankroll, right? We would have a $64 bet. I don't want to cripple us here. So I'm not going to double. You can double. I'm staying right here at the same level to grind up a little bit. Doubling would be the way to go, okay? But my bankroll is not high, so that's why I am staying at the same level, trying to grind up a couple wins back to back here. You can see how quickly these bets increase, especially when you're doubling. Oh, that's another loss. That is a 1. We're hitting a bad streak right now. That's a loss. That is the 1. We didn't want to see that. This happens, and this is why you need such a large bankroll to make comebacks here, right? Now, again, doubling would absolutely cripple me with my bankroll, and I don't want to do that. But what I will do is I may switch my double streets to what has hit recently. Kind of scary that the edges are double, and he's spinning already. I didn't have a chance to do anything, so we're going with the same bet. That's what we're doing. We started at 227. We made it up to 264. We tried to get to 284. We've been knocked down by the wheel a little bit here with this system, but it is a good system, a definite grinding system. You need bankroll to grind it out. That's the key here. Okay, there's our double streak win, number 18. $48 gets us back to 219. That was the 18. We'll track the 18. And again, I just wanted to show you the system. Again, if I had a bigger bankroll, we would be doubling on losses, going up on wins. And he's spinning really fast. I don't have much time to make a decision here on this. Again, I wanted to protect the bankroll. He spun again. I didn't have a chance to do anything. That was ultra quick. We're with the same bet again. I should have went up a unit, did not have a chance. He's flying. I might give this a call here because this wheel is just ultra fast. I'm not having any time to think about what I want to do, and I don't like to be rushed at the wheel, but I just wanted to show you this system, you know, win or lose here. That is a loss of 21. All right, so we're down $40 on this system. We were up $40, we're down 40. You can see how streaky this system does get, but it is a good system, especially if you have the bankroll. I don't have it with what I have in Mohegan Sun today. I don't have it. I wish I did, but I don't. It is a fun system, for sure. So you can see our hottest double streets are 13 to 16 and 19 to 22. Those are our hottest double streets. So 13 to 16, let's move over to 19 to 22. We'll switch over to 31 to 35. A loss again, I should be doubling. I should be doubling my bet. I don't have the bankroll. I'll be toast. So we're gonna try to grind some wins here, get some corners, get some small wins here, and that's what we're gonna try to do. Maybe let's try to get back to 227 amazingly somehow here. To get back to even. But I think this system can prevail with a large bankroll and a lot of patience. True grinder mentality. But right now, we're in the hole. We've had the zero come out twice. We've had not our corners come out twice. Just been unlucky. And the wheel does that to you. So let's give this one a run. It is a really good system. And I can just switch and play hot double streets. Like I could avoid the 7-10, 25-28 double street and just play the 4 hot double streets. That might be an option moving forward here. I don't mind that at all. Joe Croupier's trigger tool is awesome. It definitely tracks everything you need to track. Streets, double streets, dozens high. It has triggers. I'm not showing you the triggers right now. We're just concentrating on the double streets. 25, that is another loss. That is one of the cold double streets that just hit. So the wheel is not being kind to us again. Not being kind, wheel. Not being kind. So our hot double streets are the 1-4, 13-16, 19-22, and 25-28. 3-2-1-0. Those are our hot double streets. 7-10 is cold, and 31-34 is cold. I want to go ahead and switch. That was a great system, Love for Art and Kentucky White. We're going to go ahead and switch and play some double streets here. We're going to go ahead and play our hot double streets. We're going to do that. We're going to play 1-4. We're going to play 13-16. We're going to play 19-22. And we're going to play 25-28. The 4 hottest double streets in that section there we're going to play. Obviously, 22-25 is hot as well, right? So you could do it either way, right? You could do it that way as well. But we're going to play these 4 here. A $20 bet on these double streets. Try to avoid the 7-12 and the 31-36. Always scary. Always scary in these double streets. But that's what we're going to do now. We're grinding it back up here with some double streets. Just a $20 bet. We're using Joe Croupier's trigger tool. We had fun with the 4-corner 2 double street method. We're getting killed, so we needed to switch it up a little bit. That's a win. That is number 20. So we're going to track the 20. We're going to continue to ride the hot double streets. So 19-22, that's a hot double street. 25-28 is still a hot double street. 13-16, hot double street. And 1-4. Totally random. Who knows what's going to happen here? I could go up a unit on wins. I could do lots of things here. How brave am I with these double streets here on this $20 bet? We got back to 165. Yeah, let's go up a unit. Let's ride it out. We'll make a $40 bet, right? Let's see if we can avoid the 7-12 and the 31-36. We started at 227. We're down a little bit. Just some bad luck. Let's try to get some luck back with some hot double streets here. Let's keep hitting what's happened. Let's avoid the 7-10. Let's avoid the 31-34. See what happens. We have at least 18. Let's see, we have 6, 12, 14 whacks on the wheel right now. We're covering 24 numbers. Again, you should play at a single 0 wheel. Double 0 wheels, the house edge has you for sure, but I don't have the option to. Let's avoid the 7-12 and the 31-36. Let's keep it in the middle. 13-24, 13-30. Let's keep it there. In the middle. That's not good. That's a 9. That's a 9. Grinder luck. That's a 9. Wah wah. And the double streets will get you. What can you do, everyone? It finally hit. Hadn't hit for a long time. That 7-10 double street was very cold, and now it hit. What can you do? We try. We'll go back to the 7-10. We're going to go back to the 19-22. We're going to go back to the 25-28. And then our next would be the 13-16, I believe. Yep, so that's what we're playing here. It's a $40 bet. I should probably go up units on there. my bankroll is getting diminished by doing this. You can tell how tough it is to get these double streets back to back to back. Really tough to do. You can play 5 double streets, as a matter of fact, to save your chances a little bit. You lose, you win a little less. I'm just trying to bank on the double streets that haven't hit the longest. But they do come in eventually. They do. Let's see if we can get some double streets to hit here. Looking for the middle of the board here. See what we get here. Trying to avoid the low and the high. And we'll get into Joe's triggers on the next episode. There's so many great triggers you can have in here to tell you when things haven't been happening or happening. It's very, very awesome. 26 is a win, $60. Very good. That's 26. Gets us back to 145. All right, so we can see our double streets now. The 25-28 is still hot. The 19 to 22 recent, the 7 to 10 recent, and the next would be that 13 to 16 still. And eventually, obviously, these double streets are going to hit. We know that will happen. We know it will. So we have a $20 bet. We had got to 145. That was a nice $60 win. I could go up. I could bet higher. I could bet lower on one double street, higher in the other ones. A lot of ways you can play these double streets, for sure. I mean, all on black today was playing $3,000 on the double streets. It blew my mind. And he won like 2 times in a row. It was crazy. I'm looking if I can string 1 win together, let alone 2. That was really crazy. And again, tracking them might hold no difference at all. I'm going to play what's hot on the wheel here. So the hots are right in the middle here. I'm trying to avoid the edges here. In fact, we had a $40 bet last time, didn't we? We did. I've lowered it down to 5. That doesn't help much, does it? Doesn't help much. All right, here we go. Looking for middle of the board. I was thinking of adding some corners to get some jackpot numbers in there. I did not. Let's see if we can get the middle of the wheel here. Had a tough couple breaks using the Love for Art 420 4 corners 2 double street method. It was fun though. Again, a higher bankroll. We could have kept doubling and getting some wins. I think we would have done well with it. I think we would have done well. That is a loss. There's the edge of the board. Man, Grinder having some tough luck here. 32. 32. So we're down $100 here right now. We're down 100. Tough day on the wheel at night here. Casino's trying to get their money back for sure. $9, 26, 32. Right? First 12, third 12, third 12. That's what we have. I want to continue playing the double streets, but I'm really nervous too, honestly. I just never seem to get these double streets at the right time. 7-10 is still hot. The 19 to 22 still hot. The 25 to 28 and the 31-34. We'll do a $40 bet on them, trying to avoid the 1 to 6 and the 13 to 18. Those are the so-called coldest double streets with 7 misses and 6 misses. It doesn't mean a thing. It's random. Anything can happen and come out. In fact, I want to get a little saucy here, as I say. And I want to add a little bit of a jackpot component to this here. I'm going to add a little jackpot component to it here. This will be a big bet. It's like climbing the tree and feeling it right now to hopefully get back one of our double streets for a little jackpot action. If we get 1 to 6 or 13, 18, 0, 0, that's going to be it for the day. I will not lose any more. $150 will be my limit today. And we'll come back another day to fight. What can you do? We had some fun, but it doesn't always work out, no matter what system you play. Exactly, Titan. What'd I say, Titan? You're okay. Titan's barking at something. What's up, buddy? Titan's barking at something. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. Please go ahead and leave comments on how you think I should play things, what systems to use. Use the Google Doc in the description of this video to submit your systems. Like, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff. We really appreciate it here on this channel. So let's see if we can get one of our double streets to hit and avoid the 1 to 6, 13 to 18, and the zeros. That's what we're trying to avoid. Let's stay with the hot numbers, the hot double streets. That is a win of $78. That was good. We got the 24 to hit in one of our double street rows with the corner. I like that a lot. We'll go ahead and track the 24 now. That gets us back to 155, $78 win. Again, the more you play this, the more you are going to lose, and that will happen. But we got lucky on that one. We're going to stick with the hot double streets here. We'll stick with the 710, 710, the 19 to 22, the 25 to 28, the 31 to 34. So our coldest streets here, double streets, are the 1-4 and the 13 to 16. We're trying to avoid them. We're going to repeat the bet and stay right there at it. We're not going to go up units. We're going to stay right there. And again, any loss, we're going to call it a day. We'll call it a day. I could have called it a day, you know, up 155, which would be like a $70 loss or so. We're going to keep going and give it a shot here. We have 6, 12, 14 numbers uncovered here. It is a risk, but we're playing our hot double streets. You can 0, 1, 2, and 3 times. It's only missed. So 1 and 4 is missed for 8, 13 to 16 for 7. Eventually they will hit, but they can go many spins without hitting, and I'm banking on them going to sleep. So we're trying to get the double streets that have hit recently. That's what we're trying to do here. That's the 32. That is a win of $78 again. Gets us to 185. So we'll go ahead and we'll track the 32. You can see those streets are still quiet, which we like. 9 spins and 8 spins. We're still hot on the 710, 1922, 25, 28, 31, 34. That was good. Do we press our luck again and try to avoid those double streets? That is the question, everyone. Do we continue betting the same? Do we pull back our bet? Instead of betting 10, 10, 10, 10, 2, 2, 2, we could lower our bet to 5, 5, 5, 5, 1, and, you know, have a little less risk. We could do that also, for sure. We could go up a unit. We go 15, 15, 15, 15, 4, 4, 4, 4, and try to win more money. My bankroll is low. I want to make a lot of content for you. I don't want to deposit if I don't have to. So I'm being cautious here. I'm being cautious. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna go one more shot here. We'll give it another shot, trying to avoid the 1-4 and the 13-16 double street. And what I'm gonna do here is let's go ahead and add a little more fun jackpot action. Let's add like a tree right here. Let's add some trees. So 8 and 11. 20, 23, 26, 29, 32, 30, 35 become real hot jackpot numbers. $56 bet. Let's try to avoid the 1, 6, 13, 18 again. We're tempting fate here. We're playing with the devil on this crazy adventure here of double streets. Let's see what we can get out of this here. It's a $56 bet. It's a very large bet for a small bankroll, but the return could be huge if we can get one of those numbers. I've not seen the 8-11 for a while. We did see the 20. We did see the 26. And we did see 32. So maybe we get a repeater on this wheel here, is what I'm hoping. And we avoid the 1-4, 13, 16. And if it happens to be a 1-6, 13 to 18, or 0-0, we'll call it a day. So any loss, we're going to be done. And that'll be it. And that's fine. Any loss, we're done here. We'll only have lost about $100, which is terrible. You want to make a profit every day. We're trying a lot of new things. And that's just that. All right, I think we got a spin coming up here. Resorts Casino, Atlantic City. Mohegan Sun Online Casino. Playing some roulette with you. We're looking for our hot double streets. We're trying to avoid those whammies. See if we can get it. We've added a few more jackpot numbers in here. And here comes the spin. Let's see what happens. And again, the 4 corners, 2 double streets method is awesome. I just think you need a really high bankroll to play it to continue doubling and adding units. I don't have it to do it on this casino tonight. We'll come back to it for smaller units for sure. And there's the 5. That is a loss. We finally got zinged with it. That is it. I'm going to walk away, down about $100. I'm okay with it. It was a fun video. Hope you guys were entertained. Please go ahead, smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, turn the notifications on. We'll be back with some more strategies in another video real soon. You guys have a great night. Bye now.